Hi, and welcome to Neo Does Makeup. I'm Neo, and today this anime makeup look is inspired by Pearl from CD Universe. Thunder? Floridians. We know the weather. Actually, I'm doing this in like a huge thunderstorm that's going on, and I was trying to do like lips and thunder was going on. I'm obviously gonna have it fast forwarded, so you won't see it, but it's like huge flash of lightning, and I'm just like, okay. And but I actually really like how this turned out. Uh, I will say this liner is a little weird, but I really loved doing this. So if you'd like to see how to make this, keep watching. Okay, so let's get started. And today I'll be filling in my brows, and I'll be using my Benefit Ka-Brow in shade number 4. I'm going to be blending that with the e.l.f. Lash and Brow Wand. I'll be moving on to eyeshadow primer next, and today I'll be using my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Okay, so to set the eyeshadow primer, I'll be dipping into my Kat Von D Pastel God Palette, and I'll be taking the shade right here, Skull, on my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. Okay, so just above the crease, we'll be dipping into Meow, and I'll be using my Tarte Make Believe in Yourself blending brush. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques brow brush, and I'll be dipping into Dope, and I'll be placing it just a little bit lower. Okay, taking that blending brush again, we're just going to blend those two together. Taking my Sephora collection number 10 brush, we're going to blend a little bit more. Okay, so now taking this Real Techniques liner brush, I never used this yet, I'm going to be dipping into Dagger and just slightly bringing that into the crease. Taking that Sephora collection brush one more time, we're just going to blend. Okay, so now I'm actually going to cut out my crease and bring this up a little bit and kind of wing it. And I'll be using my L'Oreal True Match Concealer. And I'll be using my Kat Von D Edge Concealer Brush. Okay, while it's still wet, I'm quickly going to take Clementine on my Real Techniques, but my Tarte brush, I can't remember the name, packing brush, and I'm going to set it. Okay, so I'm going to then take care of this eye off of camera just because it's the same thing. Okay, so for eyeliners today, I'll be using the Chartis Pro. This is the glitter liner in rose gold. And you have one side that's like metallic and the other side that's actual glitter. So I'll be taking the metallic side and doing a wing. So I wasn't thinking that through. I didn't realize how similar they were. I just want to say, as like after I use the glitter side, I could start to feel my eyes start to kind of burn a little bit. Not the eye, but the actual lid. So I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna do it on this side too because I already started. Okay, so now that I have that on, I'm going to curl my lashes, put on some mascara and false lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. And today I used the Lash Renegade mascara because of the Renegade Pearl. You see what I did there? And I also used the House of Lashes and Sephora collection Seductress. And still love these. Okay, so to prime the face, I'll be taking my Kat Von D uh, Lock-It Hydrating Base. I cannot speak today. Okay, so now we are nice and tacky, and today for foundation, I'll be going in with the Tarte Clay Stick Foundation. This is brand new to me. I literally got this, so today is Tuesday. I got this Sunday. Um, I've been wanting to try this since I saw it, and this is like the first stick foundation other than the Hourglass foundation that I've been wanting to try. So because the Amazonian Clay Complex is like it does everything, so I want to try it. And this is the shade Medium Beige, which in store looked good, but let's see. Okay, sorry about that. Had to check something. Back to this. It has a slight cocoa scent, almost vanilla, cocoa vanilla, and it's pretty good. Okay, so on screen it looks a lot lighter than it does in person. In person it looks like spot on. So, like I was saying, on camera it looks a lot lighter. In person it looks like my natural skin tone. Like, to be completely honest, I'm like, okay. And whenever you get up close, it kind of looks like a little cakey, but that's probably because I put on too much. So now I'm gonna put on a little bit of concealer just to brighten. To blend this out, I'll be using my Kat Von D Edge Concealer Brush. Okay, so I'm going to set those areas of the face that I highlighted with the Kat Von D Lock It Setting Powder and her Precision Powder Brush. Okay, so it's starting to really rain outside, so I'm going to speak up a little bit louder. Yeah. So I'm going to take the rest of the setting powder on this fluffy brush, and I'm going to put it all over the face. And actually, as I've gone along, this has gotten more matte. So, okay. Okay, so I'm actually really surprised. Um, I was saying how before it looks very dewy, almost natural, like dewy natural, and at the same time it was like very cakey. Well, before I went to powder, I realized that it looked so much uh more natural. So I guess it just needed time to warm up to the skin because then it was just like bam. It looks like I didn't even have a need to set it. But I'm extra and I like to set things, so I did. But now I'm going to dip into my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'll be taking my Tarte Make Believe in Yourself contour brush. I'll be dipping into the shade right here just to contour. Okay, taking this fluffy brush from Tarte, I'm going to blend some of this out. Okay, so taking this, I'm going to be dipping into the middle shade and just use that to bronze a little bit. Okay, so for blush, I'm going to be taking this Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in pearlescent pink, and I'll be using my Becca Champagne Pop Collection blush and highlighting brush. Okay, so now taking this brush again after I dusted it off, I'm going to be blending these together. Okay, so for highlight today, I'm going to be mixing two colors. One is actually an eyeshadow. This is the Urban Decay eyeshadow in tonic. I'll be mixing that with my Jeffree Star and Manny and Me Way Skin Frost and Eclipse. So I'm going to be mixing these two on my Tarte Make Believe in Yourself foundation brush, which I'm going to actually clean all the powder off it, and I'm going to use this next time for the foundation just to see how that works, since this is a very dense foundation brush. Okay, this combination is incredible. If you have these two, combine them, you're gonna love me. Like, trust me. Taking this one last time, we're just gonna blend it in. And it's like, I see on camera, it's like there's a slight purple tint. It's not showing up in person. It looks more like just like a blush. Okay, so moving to the under eyes. So with that liner brush, I'm gonna strategically place gloom under the eye. Okay, so now on that brow brush, we're going to take Doom and take it just a tad bit lower. Okay, taking my Sephora collection number 10 brush, we're going to blend that out. Okay, so now that we have that like blended out, we're going to take that packing brush again and we're going to dip into Star. We're going to dip into Star and pop that in on the inner corner and the inner third. Okay, so for eyeliner today, I'll be taking my Marc Jacobs highliner, and this is in the shade Peridot, and I'll be running this in the waterline. Okay, so for mascara, we're going to do like we did on the top lashes and use the Wet n Wild Lash Renegade Mascara. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly tilt you down for the lips. And today for a lipstick, I'll be using the Kat Von D Everlasting Lipstick in Dreamer. Okay, so that was one coat. There's a little bit of patchiness, so I'm gonna let this dry and then do another coat. Although the bottom lip is looking pretty good, it's just the top lip. Okay, so that's how many coats I'm gonna put on it because my lips are like, okay, you can give us a break now. You can give us a break. Okay, give us a break. I'm like, okay, Apple. So to kind of set this and add a little bit of a gem effect, I'm gonna be taking my Alchemist palette. I'll be taking the shade Sapphire and applying that to the lips. Okay, so now I'm gonna set my face using the Milani Make It Last setting spray. Okay, so I'm gonna let down my hair and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is actually the finished look, and if the lighting was a little bit better, you'd be able to see it better, and I actually really like how this turned out. I'm gonna have to test the foundation more because I'm still not 100% sold on it, but I do like how it looks right now. And I know on camera it looks a lot lighter. So like in the pictures you're gonna see afterwards, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, it wasn't too light. Yeah, if you'd like to see more of me, please do like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of me, you can click that little bell notification. And every time I release a new video, you'll get a notification. Oh yeah, everything that I use in this tutorial will be linked down below. I think that's about it. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Thank you. Bye. I was fine with the men who would come into her life now and again. I was fine, 'cause I knew that they didn't really matter until you. I was fine when you came, and we fought like it was all some silly game over her. Who'd she choose? After all those years, I never thought I'd lose.